Hello and welcome. Ever feel a little confused about when to add ing to a verb in English? Well, today we're going to make it super simple. We're going to learn just one easy rule to get it right every time.
Okay, first things first, and this is really important. Today we are not learning about tenses. That means no past, no present, no future, nope. We are only going to focus on one thing: which verbs can use ing and which ones usually don't. That's it.
Yep, that's our only goal for today, and we have a fantastic little trick that's going to help you figure it all out. Honestly, it's way easier than you think. So, here's our plan. I'm going to teach you something I call the one-question rule. Then, we'll look at verbs you can see and verbs you can't see. After that, we'll check out a few tricky verbs that change their meaning, and we'll finish up by talking about actions versus states. Sound good? Let's go. All right, let's jump right in. To make this easy, we're going to use one very simple, very powerful tool. It's called the one-question rule. This is it. This is the only question you need to ask yourself. Ready? The question is, can I observe this action happening? Or, to make it even simpler, can I see it with my own eyes? It's just two easy steps. First, ask the question, can I see it happening? If the answer is yes, then adding ing is okay. If the answer is no, then you don't use ing. Okay, hold on. So I just ask, can I see it? If it's a yes, ing is fine. If it's a no, then no ing. Is that really all? That is really all. Let's give it a try.
Exactly. Let's start with the really easy ones, verbs that you can actually physically see. We call these action verbs because, well, they are actions you can watch.
For instance, think about verbs like walk, talk, write, cook, play, study. These are all clear actions. So let's test our new rule. How about the verb walk? Okay, the verb is walk. So go ahead, ask the question.
Can I see walking? Oh yeah, for sure. I can see someone moving their feet, moving their legs. I can definitely see that action happening. Perfect. You're absolutely right. Since you can see it, using ing is totally fine. So we can say, she is walking. It works, because walking is an action we can observe. Okay, so now let's look at the other side of the coin. Verbs you cannot see. These aren't actions. Instead, they describe a state, like a feeling, an opinion, or a thought. All right, let's try our rule with the verb know. Can you actually see the action of knowing something? Can I see knowing? No, not really. That's something inside my head. It's a state, not an action I can watch. Exactly. And if the answer is no, what does our rule say? No ing. So we should say, I know the answer, not I am knowing the answer. You got it. Great. Let's do another one. What about the verb love? Ask the question. Can you see the action of love? Nope. Love is a feeling. It's a state. I can't see it. So, what does that mean? No ing. We say, I love this song, not I am loving this song. Excellent. It's describing a state, not something you can see someone do. Okay, one more like this. How about the verb have, when it means you own something, like in I have a car? Let me think. Have. Can I see the action of having? No, it's a state of owning something, right? I can't see that state, so no ing. We can't say I am having a car. Fantastic! You've completely understood the basic rule. All right, you ready for the next level? This is where it gets interesting. Some verbs are a bit tricky because they can be a state or an action, and when we add ing, the whole meaning changes. Let's take a look. Let's start with think. If I say, I think you are right, I'm giving my opinion. It's a state of my mind. Right. And I can't see an opinion, so no ing. Exactly. But what if I say, please be quiet, I am thinking about my future? Is that a state or is that an action? Ooh, that feels like an action. It's like a process happening in my brain. Precisely. You can imagine the wheels turning. It's an active process. So in that case, thinking with an ing is perfect. Now let's circle back to have. We already know that I have a car is a state. It means I own it. Yep, no ing there. But what about we are having lunch?
Oh, I see. In that sentence, having means eating. And I can definitely see someone eating. That's an action. Yes, that's a perfect way to explain it. It's the same verb, but the meaning is completely different. One is a state, one is an action.
Let's try one more. See. Now, if I say, I see the problem, I'm not talking about my eyes. I mean, I understand. It's a mental state. Okay, got it, a state. But if I say, I am seeing the doctor tomorrow, seeing here means meeting, and meeting is an action I can do. You've totally got it. The key thing here is that sometimes adding ing changes the verb's meaning from a state to an action.
Okay, that was the trickiest part, and you did great. So let's do a quick little quiz to make sure everything is clear. I'll say a verb, and you just use our one question to tell me if ing is okay. Ready? I'm ready!
First one is eat. Okay, eat. Can I see it? Yes, absolutely. I can see someone eating. So ing is okay. He is eating.
Perfect. Next up, understand. Can I see understanding? No way. That happens in my brain. That's a state, so no ing.
Exactly right. Okay, last one. Touch. Yes, I can see someone touching a table. It's definitely an action, so ing is okay.
You aced it. So, if you only remember one thing from our chat today, let it be this. ing is for actions, not for states. If you can see it happening, you're almost always safe to use ing.
And that's all there is to it. The next time you're not sure whether to use ing, just stop and ask yourself that one simple question. Can I see it happening? Exactly that. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer, and we'll see you in the next one.